Welcome to Chris Veve Journey, where I take you on a trip to Veve, always as an adventurer, never as a financial advisor, so please invest with caution. Today we will talk about the new HitMonkey drop happening tomorrow. I will give you my perspective on this, I guess, special comic book. I will also tell you about my amazing SpiderMan 14 drop, how that went for me, and yeah, that's basically it. So let's get right into it. So let's talk about the amazing SpiderMan 14 drop. In my last video, I told you guys why I think it is a very important drop, why I think it's a crazy good drop, and why you should get this comic book. So we scored, the whole family was in it, we scored 4 books. The first one that was delivered pretty soon, was a common one, and I instantly sold it on the marketplace for the fact that it can't get worse than a common. And in worst, I mean, I want to have the common. It's not like I don't want the common, but everything I will get after the common is either better or it's a common, right? So I sold it right away, sold it for, I guess, 9 gems, so I'm good on the gems. That's 7 gems back into my pocket that I can use for tomorrow's drop for HitMonkey. Then it took quite a while for the next 2 books to arrive, which was a real funny thing to happen because so I got the next one delivered and I looked it up and it was rare and I was super happy. Like finally I got a rare. So great. Sean Chen artwork, amazing. I was so happy. I was pretty much expecting to get like 3 commons and maybe an uncommon. That was my expectation. So getting a rare was super awesome already. And then we looked at the phone from my son and he also got a rare. So that's 2 rares already, which was awesome. So the next one took quite a while to deliver. So what I did was I sold the second rare and I sold a few other pieces today so that I can buy the DeLorean. I still needed the ultra rare DeLorean. I was really looking out for that one. And yeah, it's going up in price. I thought I would wait until the prices come down again, but speaking to a few other people that are a little bit longer on Veve than I am, they told me like there's like a really small percentage of the initial drop left on the marketplace of the DeLorean, and that it won't come down at all. So I was like, okay, so yeah, I guess I buy it for a lot of money, right? So I paid 647 gems for it. Yeah, but I got it. So that was one of those pieces I really wanted to have. I can't believe what I have now in my collection. I got the Todd Batman, the Superman. I got the Mickey Mouse head, C3PO. I got Elsa. I got a lot of stuff. So I'm pretty happy about those ones. So that is super great. And yeah, there was still one comic that needed to be delivered, and it's now almost 6 hours later. And I just recorded my German video. So I have a second channel, that's the German channel where I just speak in my native tongue, right? So that's the one. It's called Chris Veve Reise. Reise is the German word for journey, so it's like it's not even complicated, right? So this is journey, the other one is Reise. So and if you want to, you can check out that video. Go pretty much to the end of the video because that's where I checked my tablet again if the book has been delivered, and it has been delivered. That was fun, and I think it's pretty funny to look at because it's actually a secret rare. So I actually got my first secret rare. That's even my first secret rare. I don't have, neither had at any point a secret rare in my possession. Never. That's a really first one I had, and it's from a book I really think is really important. So we will get more and more comic books. For me, that's inevitable. It seems like a lot of the NFT people think we are oversaturated with comic books, and I have no idea where that thought was coming from, but of course we will get more and more comics, and I don't know, we are still so far behind in comic books. We will need tons of more comic books, which will mean the priorities will shift. Basically, they will go from like there will be books like Marvel Comics 1, not Marvel Comics 1. No, that's the wrong one. Marvel's 1 that has a secret rare that isn't worth much because the whole book is not that important. It's a great book, don't get me wrong. It's a great book. It's an awesome artist. Alex Ross is so great. But the book itself is not so special. It's simply that. It's a great book. It's a great read, but it's not old enough to be historically important. It doesn't change the status quo of the main universe characters. It's just an amazing book. Like if you have Jurassic Park, the book, it's an amazing book, but it usually doesn't sell for like tens of thousands of dollars or whatever, right? So that's the difference here. So, but this book, this is historically important. This book is it introduces one of the main villains. Like I made a whole video about it, right? So there's several reasons why this book is important. Yeah, and I think it will just shift. So you will have a book like this, even if it has 70k editions and the secret rare is not that scarce. It's still so important that I think it will thrive, while other secret rares, even being more scarce, won't thrive that much because it's just not that important as a comic book. And I can be wrong, right? I don't have to be it doesn't mean like I'm right with this. It's just how I feel as a comic collector. That's what I think where the attention will shift in the comic books. So we will see that, I guess, hopefully. That would mean that my secret rare will rise in price again. When I just looked at it, it was like 655 gems. That's like way too cheap for a secret rare. But that's just based on the scarcity. So we will see and wait. I will wait. I won't sell this. It's my first secret rare. I think it's like you can't sell your first secret rare, right? You have to keep it. Especially at this point. I mean, if I was just starting out and I wouldn't have no money, then of course I would sell it to be able to work. But at this point, I got quite a few of the big pieces that I really wanted. I mean, I don't have any gems left, so oops. That's not so great. I mean, I got enough gems to make to be part of the drop tomorrow, but that's pretty much it. But yeah, I got the DeLorean, so can't complain at this point. So yeah, that was my drop. So let's talk about the great HitMonkey. So HitMonkey 1, and the 1 is a little bit confusing maybe because this is a one-shot comic. That means there isn't a HitMonkey 2. They did another edition of this comic book where you have several books, yes, but this one is a one-shot. It's contained. It's just this one comic book. Interestingly enough, this will be really scarce. It only has 10,000 editions. Like the secret rare will only have 250. I was expecting another 10,000 edition comic book on next Tuesday, so I'm really surprised that we get one on Wednesday and it's a 10,000 edition book. Who knows, maybe we will get those every Wednesday now. That could be the thing. Because I think we will just get more and more comic books. Not just 2 a week. Because it's not enough comic books. If you want to be at a place where you can actually read this and have fun with reading comic books, we just need more. So, yeah, let's look at the cover. So this is the regular cover, the original comic book cover as the common. And then we have uncommon, rare, ultra rare and secret rare, and those are just shots from inside of the comic book. Those are not actual variant covers, which is surprising because the regular one, so HitMonkey 1, that is from Frank Cho, the cover. So there was a second printing of this book and that had a variant of this image, and this was the black and white one. So I don't get the logic here. So if we don't have a black and white variant, Veve creates one, right? So that's most of the time that's the uncommon, like the one I think is the one you don't need. So now we have the sketch variant of this comic available, and we don't get it. We instead get just images from inside of the book. I don't catch the logic here because I would have totally enjoyed the sketch variant of this one, especially since it's Frank Cho. I'm a big fan of Frank Cho. In my opinion, Frank Cho is one of the biggest artists Marvel ever had. I also want to see Frank Cho work on the cover for Veve that is depicting a female, because Frank Cho is like the best in drawing females. I don't know, if you've seen this guy work on female characters, it's just amazing. His work is so great. He's so great in creating shapes and forms of the female body. Like the whole body physique is so great. He's one of the best artists in drawing female bodies. I don't know. In my opinion, he's awesome. I got over 200 pens here, and you can give him a simple ball pen, and he will create a masterpiece. Like, it's so amazing. And all we got is we get an ape. I mean, it's a cool cover, right? So I enjoy the cover, but I mean, it's Frank Cho. He does so great work. I think that is a miss on Veve's end, right? So now I talked about the relationship between Veve and Marvel before, that I think there is a really close relationship, and that Marvel is... It's not like that I would think that Veve just says we want comic book, this comic book, and this comic book, and that comic book. I think there's a close connection. You can see that in the choices they make, and this one is poor example for that. So we have the HitMonkey animated series coming to Hulu, and yeah, all of a sudden we get HitMonkey as a comic book, which is, I don't know, I don't seem this to perform too good on Veve. I mean, with 10,000 editions, everyone will participate in this drop. It will be sold out in a second again. That's not the point. But in general, I don't know. So yeah, that's just fun. So you can visit this page and just click here, and you can actually watch the trailer. And I won't open the trailer now because I don't want to risk to get any IP infringement thing, a strike here on YouTube. I don't want this to happen. So yeah, don't need that. So, but if you want to, just go to the Medium article and you can watch this thing. So it's interestingly enough, a new show with a new character. This book is from 2010. So what can I tell you about the character? Not much. It's a hitman that is a monkey. That's all I know. I don't know the character. I haven't read anything about the character. He's totally new, quite niche, and yeah, I have no interest in this book. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad book or that it's a bad character. I just don't know it. I have no attachment, so I don't need this book in my collection. So, and there's even more. Like, this book is not interesting in regards to the MCP program. Because look, the MCP program gives you extra points if you have more than 3 different issues from a comic book run. But this is a one-shot, so you won't get more of this book because there aren't more. Except if maybe they bring us the other run of the comic book and they say they belong together. But then you would have a HitMonkey issue number 1 twice. So that would be weird. They could do that. I don't see them doing it. So no extra points to gain here. You would still get 1 point, even if you just have the common, because it's a collectible. Every collectible gets a point. But if you don't get it in the drop, you surely will have to pay something between 70 and 90 gems for it. That's totally not worth it, in my opinion, just for the point. Not talking about the book, but talking about the point, not worth it. So I don't see that happening. I don't know, like, even if this character gains popularity because of the animated show, which is hard because animated shows ain't the same like a live action show, and nothing like the same as a blockbuster movie, right? So, but even if that happens, even if he enters the MCU, I still think there's a lot of books on Veve that I would rather get. So for me, this book is a pass. I will participate in the drop, of course, but if I get it, I will sell that in an instant. Like, I will sell that so fast. Maybe not so fast. If I get the secret rare, I will watch the prices for a few hours, maybe until the next day. And if the secret rare prices ain't coming down too fast, I mean, it always depends on when it will be delivered. If I'm one of the first that gets the secret rare, which is let's talk facts here. I just got my first secret rare ever. I think there's a 0 chance that I will hit a secret rare tomorrow, because this is like, I mean, that's 250. That's basically less than 6 times. Yeah, less than a sixth of the edition size of the secret rare from the book I got, right? So that's like super. I don't even expect to get any of this. The last time I did this was on the Thor book, and I didn't get anything. So I literally just bought the Thor common yesterday. Or I even bought the uncommon because the price difference wasn't too much. So I bought the uncommon yesterday, but I didn't get it at a drop. So I don't expect to hit anything tomorrow, which is fine. I'm fine. I got so many good things in these last 2 weeks, so I'm totally fine with not hitting this. But even if I would, like, let's talk what if, right? If I would get this, I would definitely sell this. If I get it quick, then I will hit it. I will put it up in the market for a high price. Happy if I sell it. If I get it late, then I might wait, because what I experience is that they start high, then they fall quite a bit, and then they get a little bit up again, and that's when we see kind of a final price, right? So that's the one I would look for if I get it a little bit later. That's for the secret rare. For the ultra rare and rare, it's the same. Basically, I don't know, even if it's a common, I wouldn't keep the common. I would sell the common and buy one of the other books. There's several books that I would enjoy more, especially like a rare. Maybe if I get even if I get the common, I mean, I can see myself selling the common and selling one of my rares, and possibly hit one of the ultra rares from the Veve exclusive variant editions, right? There's some of them are really cheap, so maybe I would go for that. Maybe I would even go for the ultra rare from today's drop. I have no idea. That would be dope, right? So I still need today's comic though. So with having the secret rare now, I just realized I don't have the common, and I really want the common because that's the original cover. So I, yeah, looks like I will need to buy the common also. Yeah, but I will do that at a later point. No rush to buy it now. So yeah, that's what I think about this book. We should really, I mean, no financial advice, but I wouldn't keep that. I don't see any point in keeping it. There's just way better opportunities on a lot of other books. Like, you can basically sell the ultra rare here and buy another ultra rare, or buy the rare and sell the rare and buy an ultra rare from another book, and you're still better off. I don't know. If you get the secret rare, there's various options. Like, I don't know. If you sell the secret rare and you can get the Fantastic Four 1 secret rare, totally go for that. That's my opinion. Like, that's an exchange I would do, no hesitation at all. Like Fantastic Four 1 is still underrated, and I don't see this being so important at all. Even if you look at the physical books of this book are super cheap. Like, you can get the regular issue for cheap. I didn't see any 9.8s being sold, but what I've seen from 9.0s, 9.4s, 9.6, they were all quite below $500. So I guess a 9.8 might not even hit $1,000. I don't know. That's not a big price for a first app in a number. I mean, this book is basically the holy grail. It is the first app of the character. It's the character on the cover, and it's also the number one of the series. It doesn't get better than that. And if that doesn't even hit 1K as a 9.8, I don't know. That's just not good. Even for a book that is just 10 years old. So I saw the variant cover that we don't have here. I saw that one go for 725, 745, something around that number, as a 9.8. So I don't know. I don't see any reason to keep this comic book. Like, any reason. So if I get it, I'll be super happy, even if it's just the common, because the common is still very expensive. I will sell it. I don't know, if it's a common, I might just save the gems, because I'm really low on gems right now. Around 30 or whatever. And yeah, I would save the gems, I guess. And if I get anything else, I will sell it off directly and get something in exchange. Pretty much. Or save. Maybe I would wait for another dip, but don't know if these dips are going to happen or not. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Not much else to talk about this book. Glad you guys were here. If you enjoy this, again, still looking for likes, still looking for more subscribers. We're reaching a point. I mean, maybe by the end of the month, maybe we can reach 200. We made 100 in 1 month. Maybe we can reach 200 in the second one. That would be awesome. So if people don't know about it, maybe let them know. I'm talking a lot about comic books here. That would be awesome. And yeah, I hope you guys were lucky in today's drop. If you participated, let me know what did you get. And yeah, do you plan on hodling? Do you want to keep your book? Or are you looking for a fast sell because you think 70k editions is too much? Let me know. Yeah, see you guys tomorrow, I guess. Bye bye.